gonna do a collective reading for you guys, alright? Let's see. Please, God, Spirit, guys, higher divine spirit. Please help me clarify for the collective. What's coming in for the collective at this time? Alright. What's coming in for the collective at this time? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. What's coming in for the collective at this time? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. Can I get 3 or 6 cards, please, Spirit? Alright. What's coming in for the collective at this time? Alright. The King of Cups came in for the collective. What other cards is coming in for the collective at this time? Alright. What other cards are coming in for the collective at this time? The Magician also came up. Alright. Can I get one more card for the collective, please? And thank you, Spirit. Alright. One more card for the collective, please. And thank you, Spirit. And then we are going to start. Let me get the messages for the collective. And then I am going to start to do readings. Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Alright. So this is for the people that are going to join after, or for the people that are seeing this right now. For many of you guys, the King of Cups is coming in, so love is definitely coming in for you guys very soon. Alright. A lot of love is coming in. This might be a slow moving energy for love, but it is coming in for you guys very soon. Alright. Also there is a Magician card, so manifestation is coming in. Maybe you guys are gonna become a good manifester, or maybe someone else is gonna manifest you in their life, okay? Take out how it resonates, but there is manifestation energy coming in for the collective. Be mindful that there is betrayal energy for the collective. So the more that you move up and move up the social ladder or success, there is going to be a lot of betrayal. So be forewarned with that. All right. So just to recap, someone is interested in most of you guys for the collective. There is love coming in very soon. All right. It might be slow moving, but there is an abundance of love very soon. Magician, you guys are a good manifester. And there is manifestation coming in for the collective as well, okay? All right, make sure you guys are writing down your affirmations, speak into the universe of what you want, and make sure you guys do take action, because manifestation is not just speaking into words into existence. Manifestation is about taking action. When you take action and when you pray to God of what you want, that actually makes you feel better about taking action, because I'm not gonna lie to you, everything that I manifested was because I prayed to God, but I also took action. So make sure that when you guys are manifesting, you guys are speaking into existence, but you gotta take action with what you want, all right? Be careful with betrayal energy too, okay? All right, now we are going to start. All right, let's see. Remember, one reading for weekdays, and then on weekends I do 2 free readings, okay? All right, Sarah Chu. Can I get a general reading for Sarah Chu? Can I get a general reading for Sarah Chu? Alright. Can I get 3 or 6 cards, please, Spirit? Alright, for Sarah Chu, let's see. Alright, one more card for Sarah Chu. Can I get a general reading for Sarah Chu? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. Can I get one more card for Sarah Chu, please, and thank you, Spirit. All right. For Sarah Chu, what's coming in for your general reading? Someone wants to apologize towards you very soon. I don't know if you went through a falling out with a family, or a friend, or an ex-lover, but someone wants to apologize to you very soon. There is a need of reconciliation. Communication is definitely coming in for Sarah Chu very soon. There is a fear of needing to release an energy right now with the moon card. There's definitely something going on behind the scenes that you're not sure of. There is a definite feeling of fear, like you don't know what's going on within your life, but it doesn't matter, because you got this you got the 7 of Wands, which means that you are clearly protected. You are in the right mindset. You do have a favorable position, so you will remain on top. Okay, that's my reading for Sarah Chu. All right. For Diane, is Diane gonna buy a house? Is Diane gonna buy a house? Let's see. Is Diane gonna buy a house? Let's see. I also gotta do a reading for somebody as well, because someone just bought a reading and I gotta do their reading. I might do this. I might do this personal reading after. Let's see for Diane. Um, are you gonna buy a house for Diane? Please and thank you, Spirit. Is Diane Anderson gonna buy a house very soon? For Diane, hold on. Let me just this flipped over. All right. Is Diane Anderson gonna buy a house in the future? Remember, guys, make sure you guys are being patient. I am reading down the list. All right. All right. For Diane, can I get one more card for Diane? All right, Diane. Let's see. Are you gonna buy a house very soon? Okay, I definitely see that you are going to buy a house very soon. I do believe that you are going to buy a house within 5 months to 1 year for Diane Anderson. And the reason why I said between 5 months to 1 year for Diane Anderson is because you got the Five of Pentacles, you got the One of Pentacles, so that means 1 year. You got the Queen of Cups with 1 cup, so 1 year. You got the Knight of Cups with 1 cup, 1 year. And then you got the Knight of Swords with 1 sword, okay? So I definitely believe that between 5 months to 1 year, you are going to buy a house for Diane Anderson, okay? All right? Be mindful of saving up money because, obviously buying a house is very expensive. So make sure you are saving enough money, for your finances for buying a house. Yeah, but definitely between 5 months to 1 year, you are gonna buy a house. Okay, that's for Diane Anderson. Let's see. All right, Shirley Mador. Shirley Mador. Why is this person acting shady? Why is this person acting shady towards Shirley Mador? Let's see. Why is this person acting shady towards Shirley Mador? Let's see. Can I get 3 or 6 cards, please, Spirit? All right, there you go. All right, for Shirley Mador, why is this person acting shady towards you? All right, I definitely see that there's competition going on. I'm not sure if they feel like they have to compete for your interest, they have to compete for your attention, which is the reason why they're acting shady. Maybe they feel like they're competing with a lot of people for your love or for your attention. Um, so they might be in an angry mood, or they might be a little bit insensitive or insecure, which is the reason why some people act this way when they're insecure. So I believe that maybe they might feel like they're fighting for your attention right now. Maybe a lot of men are interested in you at this time, so they are upset within the situation. But there is a celebration coming in for you very soon for Shirley Mador. You might want to travel. There is some sort of passionate energy coming in. You are having a lot of money coming in for Shirley Mador, but I do sense the reason why they are being shady towards you right now is because there is a competition energy, and they feel like they're competing for your attention. Okay. That's my ring for Shirley Mador. All right, let's see. Remember that it's only one question on weekdays. So Sarah Chu, I already answered your first question. All right. Chelsea Dailyaly. For Chelsea Dailyaly, let's see. For Chelsea Dailyaly, let's see. All right. What is Destiny Earthman's feelings for Chelsea Dailyaly? What is Destiny Earthman's feelings for Chelsea Dailyaly? Let's see. Can I get one more? All right, for Chelsea Dailyaly, what's coming in for Chelsea Dailyaly? Destiny Earthman's feelings for you right now for Chelsea Dailyaly. Their emotions is a little bit immature. They are going through a recovery period. They are fixing their traumas and toxic mindsets. All right, they are balancing the energy right now. They are a little bit immature with the Hermit card in reverse. All right, for Chelsea Dailyaly, this person's going through a hard time with someone being mean to them or somebody being cruel to them. If I feel like it's a male figure that's trying to control them right now. Um, Also they're going through a recovery period right now for Chelsea Dailyaly. All right. Destiny Earthman's feelings for you is they're going through a recovery period, but they see you as a strong person. I do believe that you give them strength when they're around your energy. Okay, 1111. Make sure you guys are doing your prayers. It's on the live stream. The number 1111 is a angel number, so make sure you guys are doing your prayers. But for Chelsea Dailyaly, I do see that When they're around your energy, you give them strength, okay? That's my reading for Chelsea Daily, all right? Let's see. Yagmore the First. Yagmore the First, let's see. What is Jay's current feelings for Yagmore the First? What is Jay's current feelings for Yagmore the First? All right, make sure you guys are sharing the live stream. Share the live stream. If you're new here, please subscribe, okay? All right, where was I at? Yagmore the First, right? All right, Yagmore the First. What is Jay's current feelings for Yagmore the First? What is Jay's feelings for Yagmore the First? All right, there you go. All right. All right, for Jay's feelings for Yagmore the First, there is spiritual guides that's coming in for you guys. They are divinely guided to come towards you for Yagmore the First. All right. Good news is definitely coming in. This person's insecure though. They might be afraid to take a risk to come towards you very soon. There is a risk-taking energy that's coming in for Yagmore the First. I do believe that Jay is a little bit insecure within the energy, so they can't come towards you right now. But there is a balancing energy that's coming in. They're balancing the money to come towards you for Yagmore the First. Maybe they want to spoil you. There is some sort of spiritual guidance to come towards you very soon. All right, for Yagmore the First, and good news is coming in. They are passionate about you. Okay, so I do believe that they are going to come towards you very soon. Okay, that's my reading for Yagmore the First. All right, for Hera. What is the card coming in for Hera? What's the card coming in for Hera? Okay, what's the card coming in for Hera? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's the card coming in for Hera? All right. All right. So for Hera, what is your general reading for Hera? Let's see for April 3rd. All right, so there is someone that has a crush on you, but they are a little bit immature. You got the King of Cups energy for Hera. Someone has a crush on you, but it is a little bit immature. They are stagnant to come towards you. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely turning in your favor, but it is a little bit slow moving for Hera. But it is going to turn in your favor very soon. Someone has a crush on you but they are a little bit immature. The journey might be postponed, it might be delayed, but there is a new journey coming in for you very soon. Okay, that's my reading for Hera. All right, let's see. Let's move on to Janice Moses. All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream. All right, Janice Moses. Let's see. Does your ex Mitch? It's funny that Janice Moses said get some rest. Um, this is gonna be funny, but this is kind of a joke, but it's kind of the truth. I don't know what rest is. I don't know what rest is. I don't. I am a fucking hard worker. I don't really stay stagnant and I like to move around. I don't stay still. I know that I am gonna have spring break and I'm supposed to take a break, but break from my students, but I'm still gonna be working on report cards. I'm still gonna be working on doing live streams. So I'm not really and I'm also working on personal reading, so I don't really have a break. Um but that's just how life goes for me anyways. It's in my birth chart to be busy, so that's just how it is for me. For Janice Moses, what is your ex mission thinking about you? Well, they want to reconcile. Okay. Um, so I do believe they felt like they missed out on an opportunity for Janice Moses. They are upset, they are disappointed, they do want to come apologizing to you very soon. They feel like they missed out on an opportunity, but they do want to come towards you very soon. They went through a lot of negative energies within the past relationship for sure. Cause the Seven of Swords is a betrayal energy. So I'm not sure if they are putting up a wall right now or if they still feel like they're not comfortable with being in love right now. So they still need some time alone for Janice Moses. I do see that money's coming in very soon for Janice Moses. I do think that they are working on their money to come towards you. But for Janice Moses, they felt like they missed out on an opportunity to come back towards you. They do want to apologize, all right? Um, they went through a lot in the past. I think that in a relationship, they felt like they were cheated on, unrequited love. So they are putting up a wall as of right now. But once they do clear up, they are going to come towards you, okay? That's my reading for Janice Moses, all right? All right, let's see. All right, for Zoya, let's see. What is Irfan's and Zoya's What's coming in for Irfan and Zoya next? What's coming in for Irfan and Zoya next? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. What's coming up for Irfan and Zoya next? Alright, let's see. And I am gonna start doing zodiac readings again for the month of May. On my break. So I'm gonna get those done. So then I don't have to think about the zodiac readings when my spring break is over. So I get those done. Alright. Let's see for Zoya. What's going on with Irfan and Zoya right now? What's coming in for Irfan and Zoya, please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. Alright, for Irfan and Zoya, they are working on their abundance to come towards you very soon, alright? There is a work card that's coming in for Zoya. So Irfan and Zoya might be traveling together. If not that, they are stalking your social media right now for Zoya. So I do believe that Irfan is still stalking your social media. They still want to know about you. They are asking people around you, okay? But there's energy coming in for Zoya for sure. There is a difficult choice to come towards you. I do think that they do want to come towards you right now, but they are going to have to make a difficult choice to come towards you for Zoya, okay? There is an imbalance within the money right now, which is the reason why they can't come towards you, okay? All right, but Irfan does have love for you. They see you as a work hard. They do want to travel towards you. They do want to travel with you, but they can't come towards you right now because there is an imbalance of money. I don't know why, but lately when I've been reading for collectives, it sounds like it's the same situation going on where everyone is going through a struggle, everyone's going through money problems. People don't want to come back to each other because they're going through a lot of struggles, okay? And I just been reading the same energy over and over for whatever reason. All right, hey Jah Navi. All right, for Jah Navi, let's see. All right. All right, for Jah Navi, what are Sai Kumar's current feelings for Jah Navi? All right. Make sure you guys are putting hearts up or thumbs up when you get your reading so I don't feel like I'm skipping on anybody. All right. Um I will not repeat myself tonight because I will have to call it an early night tonight, so I'm not gonna repeat myself, okay? Alright, for Jahanavi, let's see. What are Sai Kumar's current feelings for Jahanavi? Alright. What are Sai Kumar's current feelings for Jahanavi? Let's see. Make sure you guys are sharing the live stream and subscribing if you have not yet. Alright. For Jahanavi, what's coming in for you right now? Alright, Sai Kumar's current feelings for Jahanavi. So you got the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, so the good luck charm is turning in Jahanavi's life right now. For Sai Kumar, they do want to communicate with you. There is communication coming in for you very soon. All right, I do believe that they are constantly wanting to talk to you about how they feel. If they have not talked to you about how they feel yet for Jahanavi, Sai Kumar is gonna talk to you very soon. They are working on their abundance to come towards you very soon for Jahanavi. Okay, I do definitely see that it's coming in for you very soon. So for Jah Navi, yes, Kumar does have love for you. The good luck charm is turning in your favor. Ask your spirit guides to get what you want. You are going to get it. They are going to communicate with you very soon. And you are putting in a lot of hard work to see your abundance, okay? That's my reading for Jah Navi 016, all right? Thank you, Shirley Mador. Thank you for the compliment. All right, Starry Night. All right, for Starry Night, let's see. Why is Joseph mad at Starry Night? Why is Joseph mad at Starry Night? Why is Joseph mad at Starry Night? Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is Joseph mad at Starry Night? Let's see. Why is Joseph mad at Starry Night? Alright, for Starry Night, why is Joseph mad at you at the moment? Alright, there's definitely a lot of confusion right now. Were you being judgmental? Did you say a comment that made them feel insecure? The reason why I said that there's some sort of judgmental energy Starry Night, I don't know if you joked around with them or you said something that was insensitive. You might have felt like you joked around with them, but they felt like it was more of like insensitive comment that you made towards them. And the reason why I said that for Starry Night is because you got the Hierophant in reverse. So this is a judgmental card. So I don't know if you said something mean to them. You might have joked around with them, but they probably took it the wrong way for Starry Night. Um, there's definitely stagnation in the energy. They're going through a sadness right now, anxiety. They are confused about this relationship for Starry Night. So I definitely believe that you might have said something that may have triggered them. Maybe you joked around with them and you said something insensitive towards them. It might have reopened a wound from the past, okay? But I do think that you said something mean to them and they were upset about it, okay? All right, that's my reading for Starry Night. All right, let's see. Hey, Crystal Ray, how you doing? All right, for Crystal Ray, will you get a job soon? For Crystal Ray. All right, for Crystal Ray, will you get a job soon for Crystal Ray? Will you get a job soon for Crystal Ray? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I'll take these 6. All right, for Crystal Ray, yes. I do believe that you are going to get a job very soon because you are the magician. You are a great manifester. So I definitely see that you are manifesting in abundance very soon for Crystal Ray. Yes, I definitely see that you are gonna get a new job very soon. I do believe within 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year, you are gonna get a new job. And I wouldn't be surprised for Crystal Ray if you find love at your job as well, because there's a lover's card that came in as well. All right. You are going through a transformation. Yep, someone's gonna fall in love with you very soon for Crystal Ray. If you're single, definitely love is coming in. All right, for Crystal Ray. But I definitely see that you are the magician card, so you are manifesting a new job very soon. All right, between 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, you are going to manifest a new job. All right, for Crystal Ray. Yes, you definitely can donate. If you can definitely donate for another reading if you want to. Okay, I am not forcing anybody for donations, but if you want to, then you can get another reading. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Crafty 111, how are you doing? You're welcome, Sarah Chu. Serena, I am not doing. Remember, guys, I am not doing 2 readings. I'm doing 1 free reading. Unless you donate, then you could get a second reading. But I'm not doing 2 readings. I'm doing 1 reading. So, some of you guys are not really paying attention to what I'm writing on the description. All right. For Serena, what will happen for Serena? What will happen for Serena? Serena and Rand. All right, for Serena. What's going to happen with Serena and Rand, please, and thank you, Spirit, all right? What's going to happen between Serena and Rand? All right? All right, for Serena. For Serena, what's coming in for you very soon? All right, so Serena and Rand. So they do want to reconcile with you very soon for Serena, okay? There's definitely reconciliation for Serena. They don't want to fight with you anymore. There is a reconciliation coming in very soon. There is stagnant energy as of right now. They are going through some sort of addiction for Serena. I believe that this person is addicted to drinking. If they're not addicted to drinking, is addicted with something with maybe coffee, drinking some sort of liquid, because there's water energy in there. So they might be addicted to alcohol, they might be addicted to some sort of substance, okay? But I do see that they do want to reconcile with you very soon. All right, so they don't want to fight with you anymore. They do want to come towards you for Serena. They are the jealous type too. For Serena, Rand is the jealous type, all right? So I just wanted to forewarn you, if you're around other men right now, they are the jealous type, okay? All right, I believe that, I feel like someone donated, hold on. All right, let's see. Let's see, hold on, guys. All right, let me just go back really quick. All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, okay? I was at Forward Movement. I am only gonna do 1 reading, okay? All right, for Forward Movement, is work coming in for Forward Movement, please and thank you, Spirit. Is work coming in for Forward Movement, please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Is work coming in for Forward Movement, please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Let's see. Is work coming in for Forward Movement, please and thank you, Spirit. What's coming in for Forward Movement? Can I get 3 or 6 cards for Forward Movement? All All right. Can I get 2 more cards for forward movement, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right, for forward movement, do I see work coming in for you very soon? Yes. Yep. For forward movement, I do believe that you are gonna get a new job between 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, or 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. I do believe that if you are currently applying for a new job for forward movement, you are going to get a new job very soon. You got the Death card with transformation, rebirth is coming in. You got the Knight of Cups, so a lot of emotions is coming in as well, positive emotions. And then you got the Four of Cups. If you felt like you were abandoned at one point, it's not going to be that energy anymore. So for forward movement, I do believe that you are going to get a job between 1 week, 1 month, or 4 weeks, 4 months. Okay, so yes, you are going to get a new job. You are going to get a new job coming in very soon. Okay, all right. Let's see. Crafty 111. How does Roger feel about Crafty 111? Oh, Noxy N. I think you're the one that asked me for a reading, right? For Noxy N. Or was it Nimra? I think Noxy N. I think you were the one that emailed me for a reading. If I'm done with this live stream, I might do your reading afterwards, okay? Alright, for Crafty 111, let's see. How does Roger feel about Crafty 111? How does Roger feel about Crafty 111? Let's see. Alright. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. I still remember your email. I got your email, so I will have to do your reading soon, okay? Alright, for Crafty 111. How does Roger feel about Crafty 111? Can I get 2 more cards for Crafty 111, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. Can I get 2 more cards for Crafty 111, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. All right, Crafty 111, I got your cards, okay? All right, let's see. How does Roger feel about you right now, okay? So they are having happy thoughts of you right now. They are thinking happy thoughts of you right now for Crafty 111. They are constantly thinking about the happy times they had with you when they hanged out with you. All right. They are definitely codependent within their energy towards you. They are seduced by your energy for Crafty 111. So they are still codependent with your energy for Crafty 111. They do want to communicate with you very soon. I do believe between 2 days, 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, they are going to come back towards you for Crafty 111. They are a little bit indecisive right now. Their energy is a little bit imbalanced, so they are a little bit immature. They are a little bit indecisive, okay? I think they were surrounded by disloyal energy for a long time, so they are having the wall up right now. But they definitely have codependent energy for you for Crafty 111, and they are thinking happy thoughts of you. Okay, so yes, I definitely believe that they do want to talk to you very soon. Okay, that is my reading for Crafty 111. All right, let's see. All right, hey Noxy N, what does Spirit want Noxy N to know? What does Spirit want Noxy N to know, please? And thank you, Spirit. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, okay? Alright, for Noxy N, what does Spirit want Noxy N to know? 1, 2, 3 for Noxy N. Can I get 1 more card for Noxy N, please? And thank you, Spirit. Alright. It is nighttime in New York right now, so I am trying to be a little bit mindful of my neighbors, okay? Alright, for Noxy N, let's see. What does Spirit want you to know right now for Noxy N? So it's funny because there's codependent energy coming in for Noxy, and someone is codependent within your energy. Someone's seduced by your energy right now. Someone might be stalking your social media for Noxy N. All right. Someone's also thinking happy thoughts of you at this time, Noxy N. I don't know who this person is, but this person wants a reconciliation. This person's from your past. They definitely want a reconciliation with you. They are also the jealous type too. So for Noxy N, if you're surrounded by other men or something like that, they are going to be jealous of you. I don't think that jealousy is really a bad energy. I just think that they are the jealous type that's coming in for you. But this person is thinking happy thoughts of you for Noxy N, and they are codependent within your energy, so they are addicted to your energy. Okay, that's my reading for Noxy N. All right. All right, for Reena and O'Brien. Hey, Queen Empress Life for Reena and O'Brien. Let's see. For Reena and O'Brien, let's see. Can I get a general reading for Reena and O'Brien? Can I get a general reading for Reena and O'Brien? All right. I will end this live stream around 11 p.m. Eastern time. All right, for Reena and O'Brien, what's coming in for Reena and O'Brien? All right. There's not too many people on tonight anyway, so I am gonna end it around 11. All right, for Reena O'Brien, your general reading is that you do have a lot of passionate energy right now. You do have a lot of obsessive energy. So make sure you use that energy to put it into the right place at the right time. For Reena O'Brien, I definitely see a lot of passion energy coming in for you. All right. There is a little bit of an unconfident energy or unstable energy. Make sure you are working on your confidence, all right? Boost your confidence, all right, for Reena O'Brien. Someone do have there is definitely new results coming in. Maybe you want a new career, maybe you want a new job for Reena O'Brien. If that's not the case, someone is gonna come towards you with passionate energy very soon for Reena O'Brien, okay? All right, I definitely sense that there is someone coming in for you very soon for a passionate energy, okay? That's my reading for Reena O'Brien, all right? All right, let's see. Queen Empress life. Who will you be in a relationship with next for Queen Empress life? Alright, for Queen Empress life, you are gonna be in a relationship with somebody that is very successful, that is very passionate, that likes competition. All right, for Queen Empress life, you are going to be with someone that's very smart, very intellectual. They might have a lot of degrees, they might have a lot of skill sets, they might be getting a lot of certificates. They might be in a boss like quality. If they're not a boss yet, they can become a boss in the future. And the reason why I said that is because they got the Queen of Wands and they got the Emperor card. So this person, for Queen Empress life, is going to be very stern, very organized. A lot of people are going to respect them. Okay. Um, when you meet them, they are going to go through a recovery period where they are healing themselves from a heartbreak. Okay, and when you meet them, before you meet them, they are going to lose a friendship, or they are going to cut down a friendship, or they're going to lose maybe a family member or a friend. Okay, so before you meet them, they are going to lose something in their life. They are going to go through a recovery period at the time. Okay, that's my reading for Queen Empress life. All right. All right, let's see. I am Coach Collins mod. All right, I am Coach Collins mod. Let's see. All right, for I am Coach Collins mod, please and thank you, Spirit. For I am Coach Collins mod. Let's see. All right, I am Coach Collins mod. What is G's next? What is G's next move for I am Coach Collins mod? Make sure you guys are sharing the live stream to people you know, and also if you're new here and you like the vibes, hit the sub button, okay? All right, for I am Coach Collins mod. G does have love for you. For I am Coach Collins mod. G does have love for you. They got the lovers card coming in. I have to block the card just in case they want to block my reading because there's naked people on there. But for I am Coach Collins mod. I do see that there is an abundance coming towards you. They see you as a lovers card. And the King of Wands is saying that they are going to be bold. They are going to take an approach to come towards you. For I am Coach Collins mod. Very passionate energy is coming in for you very soon. All right. This person might be a little bit negative about love, or maybe they went through a lot of heartbreak in their love life before, but they are going to take a risk with you. For I am Coach Collins mod. Okay. So I do believe that G is going to take a risk towards you. They have a lot of passion and energy. For I am Coach Collins mod. And they also see you as a lover's card. All right. That's my reading for I am Coach Collins mod. Okay. All right. Rachel Trackstar. Rachel Trackstar. Let's see. What is the ethnic background of a person for Rachel Trackstar? What is your ethnic background of the person that you are going to be meeting very soon for Rachel Trackstar? What is the ethnic background that they are going to be meeting very soon, or they are going to be with next for Rachel Trackstar? Okay, so I can kind of tell. I don't know what ethnicity they are, but I can kind of tell you what like their skin color is, or maybe what their race is, or then their background. But I won't really know what the actual like nationality or what ethnicity is. But I can take a guess of what it is. Okay, for Rachel Trackstar. All right, for Rachel Trackstar, I do believe that you might be with a person of Arabic background or a person with Hispanic background. And the reason why I said that for Rachel Trackstar is because This guy has curly hair and dark hair, and then his skin is tan. So you might end up being with somebody who maybe in a Middle Eastern background or a Hispanic background, or they could also be Indian. Somebody with curly dark hair, somebody with tan skin. You can also be with somebody who's a blonde, too, because you got the justice card with a blonde hair person. So I do believe that you can also be with a blonde person. It could be maybe a Swedish person, a Finnish person, somebody of a German person, someone of a background with people with lighter hair. All right. Because if you are asking for like a Caucasian race that is like Italian, most of them don't have blonde hair. They have darker hair. All right. I'm not saying that Italians can't have blonde hair, but most of them have darker hair. So I do believe that if you end up with a Caucasian person or obviously a white person or whatever, I do believe that it can be maybe someone of a German background or a Russian background or something like that. You can also be with a Hispanic or a Middle Eastern person or Indian person. Okay. Um, and this person had brown hair as well, so definitely somebody with could also be Irish as well. Okay, all right. Yep. So between for Rachel Trackstar, you might be with an Irish person, you might be with a German person or Russian person. You could also be with a Hispanic person, a Middle Eastern person, or Indian person, or anyone with tan, dark, curly hair. Okay, that's my reading for Rachel Trackstar. All right. All right. Let's see. Janice. All right, for Janice, are you gonna be with someone very soon? Are you gonna be with someone very soon for Janice? All right, for Janice, let's see. All right, for Janice, are you gonna be with someone very soon for Janice? Am I going to be with someone I already know? Yes. Yep. Janice, I do believe that you are gonna be with somebody that you already know. I think that you might meet them at your job. If that's not the case, you already met them while traveling or while doing passionate work with them, while doing some sort of creative venture with them. So Janice, I do believe that you already met them. Okay, for Janice, I do believe that you already met them. You might have already met them at work, or you probably already met them while doing some sort of community workshop or project with them. Okay, so yes, you already met them. All right. And for Star Jackson, will E want to reconcile with Star Jackson? Well, E wants to reconcile with Star Jackson. Yes. You got three cards that says upright, and you got three cards that says a yes. So for Star Jackson, yes. E is gonna want to come back towards you, and they do want to reconcile, okay? All right, you got the Sun card, you got the favorable position with the Seven of Wands, and then you got the Justice card with the good news coming in. So yes, for Star Jackson, all three cards says yes, and all three cards says upright. So yes, Star Jackson, E is gonna want to reconcile with you very soon, okay? All right, Rachana Kadka. All right, for Rachana Kadka. For Rachana Kadka. For Rachana Kadka, let's see. For Rachana Kadka. Do you have a... For Rachana Kadka. Does this person have feelings for Rachana Kadka? Does this person have feelings for Rachana Kadka? Let's see. All right, let's see. Okay, for Rachana Kadka, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't believe that they have feelings for you right now. All right. I do believe that it can grow because you got the Lovers card, but it is in reverse. For Rachana Kadka, I don't see them thinking of you as a romantic relationship just yet. Get to know them as a friend. Get to know them as a more cordial relationship first. And once you get to know them a little bit more, I do believe that it can become something bigger than just a friendship. But as of right now, make sure you get to know them first. All right. I don't think that they want to date you yet. They probably just want to get to know you first as a friend. And then in the future, they are going to want to be something more with you. You got the Lovers card, but it did come out in reverse. And then all the other cards came out in reverse as well. The Knight of Wands came in reverse. And then the Hierophant also came in reverse. So I got to say that as of right now, no, Rachana Kadka, I don't believe that your crush wants to be going out on a date with you just yet. But I do see that they I do see that they do see you as a friend first, okay? Make sure you are keeping the communication alive, and it is gonna grow if you continue, okay? Alright, Camila. What is the Aries next actions for Camila? Alright. What is the next actions for Camila? What is the next action for Camila and the Aries? What is the next actions for Camila and the Aries? Let's see. 5. Alright, so I definitely see that there is new happiness coming in for Camila. Alright, Camila, there is definitely new happiness coming in for you. They got the Page of Cups. The 5 of Cups in reverse means new happiness, abundance is coming in. Communication is coming in for Camila as well. Alright, they are passionately coming towards you very soon. Alright, they are working on their money to come towards you. So for Camila, I definitely see that the Aries is going to want to communicate with you very soon, and they are going to come towards you very soon, okay? For Camila, the Aries' next action towards you is really good. They are thinking very happy thoughts of you, okay? That's my reading for Camila. All right, for Jane B, 1985, right? For Jane B, 1985. Who is coming towards Jane B, 1985 for love? Who is coming towards Jane B, 1985 for love? Please and thank you, Spirit, right? Can I get one more card for Jane B, 1985? It's a quiet night. For Jane B, 1985, all right. Who is coming towards you in love very soon? Someone that could be younger than you for Jane B, 1985. Someone that is free-spirited, someone that likes to try new things. Now, this person don't have to be that much younger than you. They could just be 1 year younger than you. They could just be a couple months younger than you, okay? But for Jane B, 1985, I do believe that this person might be younger than you. I also think that they are very free-spirited. They like to try new things for Jane B, 1985. This person might be going through a chaos right now before they meet you, okay? They might be going through some sort of maybe family issues or some sort of family dynamics or friendship dynamics or something that's going on with the job, okay? But I do see that they are going through some sort of trouble at work. But for Jane B, 1985, this person is going to be younger than you, and they are going to be free-spirited. You are going to get to know this person. This person is going to want to try new things, okay? That's my reading for Jane B, 1985, all right? You're welcome, Janice Moses. Hey, Foreverly. How you doing, Foreverly? How you doing, Foreverly? All right, let's see. For Mera, 1820. For Mera 1820. For Mera 1820, let's see. For Mera 1820, will G reach back out to Mera 1820? Will G reach back out to Mera 1820? Thank you, Diane Anderson. I appreciate that. I appreciate you for moderating. Thank you. All right. All right, for Mera 1820. Will G reach back out to you? Yes. For Mera 1820, I do believe that they are going to reach back out to you between 2 weeks, 2 months. 1 week, 1 month for Mera 1820. I do believe that G is going to reach out to you between 1 week, 1 month, or 2 weeks, 2 months. They got the King of Cups, so they do have emotions for you. They are working on their abundance to come towards you for Mera. All right. All right. Yep, that's my reading for Mera 1820. All right. Didn't I already do a reading for Serena? Hold on. Let me just go back really quick. I feel like I already did a reading for Serena. Yep, I already did a reading for Serena. Make sure you guys understand that on weekdays, I only do one free reading unless you donate. All right. In a way, I do that is because I want to retain my energy because I do have another job outside of this. Actually, this is not really a job for me. It's just my passion. But I am only doing one free readings on weekdays, so we just gotta make that clear. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where was I at? Oh, right here. I did a reading for oh, I have to do a reading for Starst. Alright, for Starst. Alright, for Starst. What's coming in for Starst? Alright. Will anyone ever fall in love with Starst again? Will anyone ever fall in love with Starst again? Make sure you guys are sharing the live stream, and also, if you're new here and you like the vibe, subscribe, okay? Alright, for Starst, what's coming in for Starst? Would you ever fall in love again? Okay, I do believe that once you, for Starst, once you focus on your abundance, once you focus on your abundance right now for Starst, and once you focus on your morals and values and your standards, once you write down what you want within a relationship, love is going to come in very soon. I do believe that for Starst, I do believe that you are going to fall in love again between 10 months to 1 year. For Starst 040, I do believe that you are going to fall in love again between 10 months and 1 year, okay? You are going to find new love very soon for Starst, okay? All right, let's see. The wise one up here. The wise one up here, let's see. Who is gonna give you something real for the wise one up here? Who's gonna give you something real for the wise one up here? Alright. Who's gonna give you something real for the wise one up here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright. Can I get 2 more cards for the wise one up here? Who's gonna give them something real for the wise one up here? Alright. Let's see. Can I get 1 more card for the wise one up here? Can I get 1 more card for the wise one up here, please and thank you, Spirit? Alright, for the wise one up here, you are definitely going to have a lot of choices within love and career. Make sure you are putting yourself out there. Make sure you are putting yourself maybe on the dating scene. I don't know if you believe in online dating, but if you do believe in online dating, make sure you do that because you do have a lot of choices within love and career, okay? Now you do have to make your own choice in how to decipher who's the right person for you for the wise one up here. But I definitely see that you do have a lot of choices within love and career with the 7 of Cups. So make sure you are putting yourself out there on the dating scene. Make sure you are going out to social events to meet new people. I do believe that once you save up a lot of money, once you are more abundant within your money for the wise one up here, you are going to meet your person. I do believe that you can also meet your person at work because you got the coin card. All right. And then also, you can also meet them while traveling or being on a boat or going something near water. All right. That is what's coming in for the wise one up here. Okay. All right. For Nixon. All right. For Nixon, how does your baby mama feel about Nixon? All right. For Nixon, let's see. What's coming in for Nixon right now? What's coming in for Nixon right now? Let's see. For Nixon, let's see. Can I get 2 more cards for Nixon? All right. All right, for Nixon, what's coming in for Nixon right now? All right. So, what does your baby mama feel about you right now for Nixon? Okay, there is some sort of conflict right now. You guys had a disagreement. You got the Temperance card in reverse for Nixon, so there is a disagreement. There is a disappointment energy right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do feel like your baby mama might be a little bit vengeful. The reason why I said that she is vengeful is because she might want to take some sort of negative action towards you. I don't know if she, I don't know if she put you under child support yet, or she is gonna plan on doing that. So be mindful because some women can be very spiteful. If they're not working out with you, they are gonna cause trouble and cause havoc in your life. All right. They are being a little bit deceiving right now, so they might be plotting and planning on you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. For Nixon, I don't know what kind of argument you guys went through, but they are very mad about the situation. They do want to take revenge on you, so be mindful. All right. I do believe that they still want to be stuck to you for some way somehow. There is this notion where they still are gonna want to be stuck with you no matter if you guys are going through an argument, Nixon, I do believe that your baby mama will always want to be stuck with you because they feel like you're the only person that they're comfortable with. They will want to come towards your energy every now and then, all right? And I definitely want to tell you that whatever you guys went through, this person, your baby mama, is a little bit vengeful. I don't think you noticed this energy yet, but she might be plotting and planning on you, so be mindful of that. Make sure you are being a little bit discreet. Make sure you are being a little bit observant. Make sure you are being humble and make sure you don't say the wrong thing because she might take it in the wrong way and she might want to start a problem with you. But regardless of the issue for Nixon, whatever you go through with your baby mama, she's always gonna be stuck with you anyways. Okay, that's my reading for Nixon. All right, let's see. For Kelly P, who's coming in for Kelly P? All right, who's coming in for Kelly P? Let's see. Who's coming in for Kelly P? All right. I do want to put this out there because for some people, every time I do a reading for people, I always try to say if it resonates with you, then it resonates with you, all right? Because tarot readings can always change because the energy always change, right? So be mindful if I'm doing a reading for you and I say a certain comment, and if it doesn't resonate with you, then it doesn't resonate with you, okay? I just want to make that clear because some people want to say like, oh, but I'm not that way. Oh, I'm not this, I'm not that. What I'm saying is I'm just trying to forewarn you. Tarot cards is forewarning people not to take a certain action so you don't go through the situation. So I'm not saying that you are a person of doing this. I'm not saying that you're doing this or you're doing that. I'm as a tarot reader, I'm just telling you, don't be in this mindset so then you won't be in this predicament. That's my style of reading as a tarot reader. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to say anything towards anybody. I really don't give a fuck, okay? I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. I'm just here to tell you what the cards are saying. So if people take it the wrong way of what I'm saying, I'm just saying if it resonates with you, then take it. If it doesn't, then don't take it, okay? And that's what tarot readers always say anyways. If it doesn't resonate, then don't take it. Um, so I just want to forewarn anybody if you guys are getting a reading and if it doesn't match with your personality, then don't take it. All right? I'm just saying if a card came in and it says that, oh, you're being don't be a vengeful person, all right? For example, if a card comes up and it says don't be a vengeful person, and if you're not a vengeful person, that doesn't mean it has to be you. It's just saying don't be a vengeful person, so then you will get your abundance. All right. The cards is not judging you, and I'm not judging you as a person either. If it resonates with you, then it resonates with you. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. The cards is just saying don't be a vengeful person so you don't come out in a negative light. That's all the card is saying. The card is not judging you. I'm not judging you as a person. I don't give a fuck about the whatever I'm doing. I'm just giving you guys a reading so I can lead you into the right direction. But you guys do whatever the fuck you want, okay? All right. So let's be clear. The cards are saying what they want to say. I'm saying what I want to say. But if it doesn't resonate, then it don't resonate, okay? And energy changes all the time. Not every tarot reader will tell you that energy changes, but I'm going to be the tarot reader that will tell you the truth. Energy always changes, okay? All right, for Kelly P. Who wants to come back for Kelly P? All right? Who wants to come back for Kelly P? All right? So we just going to have to make that clear because some people take it very seriously on these readings. For whatever reason, some of you guys are very so serious about, and I have to tell you guys, please don't take life too seriously because if you take life too seriously, you're gonna go through a lot of health issues. And for me, I don't really be too serious. I just gotta do what I gotta do. All right. All right, for Kelly P. What's coming in for Kelly P? All right. Who wants to come back towards Kelly P, please, and thank you, Spirit? Who wants to come back for Kelly P, please, and thank you, Spirit? All right, let's see. All right, for Kelly P. Who wants to come back towards you? All right, I definitely see that someone from your past wants to come back towards you very soon. You got the Lovers card in reverse, so someone is definitely thinking about you at this time. All right. Someone that have a lot of choices within love, someone that a lot of people are attracted to them, is gonna want to come back towards you very soon for Kelly P. So if you notice that someone is attracted to a lot of people, or if a lot of people is attracted to them, this is your person. They are gonna come back towards you for Kelly P. All right. This person went through a lot of issues before in the past where A lot of people cheated on them, or they went through a lot of rejection or unrequited love. Okay, this person's gonna come back towards you very soon. Okay, that's my reading for Kelly P. All right. For Yellow Melia, will you meet the next person on the dating app? Will you meet the next person on the dating app? All right. Will you meet the next person on the dating app for Yellow Melia? All right. Can I get one more card for Yellow Melia, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right. For Yellow Melia, will you meet your next person on the dating app? So I definitely see that there is a celebration coming in very soon. I definitely believe that you can meet a person on a dating app for sure, because there is a Four of Wands. Make sure you do your wishes. Make sure you do your prayers, because there is a wish fulfillment coming in for Yellow Melia. I do believe that you can meet them online, but you can also meet them in the community as well. If you're going out and about, whether that's grocery shopping, and I want to tell people, people meet people in the weirdest ways possible. So I do believe that you can meet them online, or you can meet them while doing a sort of hobby, maybe going out for a walk, going out for a run, learning new things. You are going to meet your person that way as well. Okay, that's my reading for Yellow Melia. Okay, all right. All right, please do like, share, subscribe. All right. Okay, for Sharma Sandi. For Sharma Sandi, let's see. All right, for Sharma Sandi, will your friend block you forever? For Sharma Sandi. Will your friend block you forever? For Sharma Sandi, let's see. Can I get one card for Sharma Sandi, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get one card for Sharma Sandi, all right? All right, for Sharma Sandi, let's see. Okay, I don't think that your friend is going to block you forever. All right, I do believe that they're going through an insecure energy right now for Sharma Sandi. Obviously, you guys went through a fight. They do need to take a break from this friendship. They need some time alone. There is anxiety coming in. Um, there is definitely negativity, accusations. Okay, all right, for Sharma Sandi. I don't believe that they are gonna block you for that much longer, because you got the full card with a new abundance coming in for Sharma Sandi, and then the Three Pentacles is saying that they like working with you. So I do believe that between 1 week, 1 month, or 3 weeks, 3 months, Sharma Sandi, your friend is gonna unblock you. Okay. All right, that's my reading for Sharma Sandi. All right, Sunny Hose. Sunny Hose. Let's see. All right, for Sunny Hose, let's see. For Sunny Hose, let's see. Will you get married to MG Cass in the future? Will you get married to MG Cass in the future for Sunny Hose? All right. Thank you, Crystal Ray, for the donation. All right. Remind me, Crystal Ray, to do a second reading for you before I leave the live stream, okay? For Crystal Ray, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, remind me, Crystal Ray, to give you a second reading, okay? Before I leave the live stream, okay? All right, thank you for the donation. All right, for Sunny Hose, will you get to marry MG Cass? Yes. All right. So I do believe that you guys are gonna start off as friends first, okay? I don't see a big relationship just yet for Sunny Hose, and the reason why I said that you guys are gonna start as a friend is because you got the Two of Cups in reverse, and then you also got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person or you might be going through a heartbreak right now, and you guys are going through a recovery period for Sunny Hose. I do believe that within the year of 2027, you are gonna be in a relationship. I don't see a marriage just yet, but I do see you guys being in a relationship in the year 2027, okay? That is my reading for Sunny Hose, all right? Let me take a sip. All right, for Clinda 1994. What's the characteristics of your next lover? For Clinda 1994. What's the characteristics of Clinda 1994? What's the characteristics of their future lover for Clinda 1994, okay? All right, for Clinda 1994, if you're listening, this is for you right now for Clinda 1994. Your future partner is someone that's a hard worker. Definitely a hard worker. They're putting in a lot of hard work in. They might be a little bit inconsistent within the planning. Maybe whenever they plan something, it doesn't always go through. Maybe they like to take a step back every now and then. For Clinton 1994, your future partner is somebody that is not always your future partner is not always the type of person that makes the right decision at the right time. They have to retry often to get the right thing, okay? All right. Now that's not a bad thing, but this person might be always trying to restart a situation so that they find out what works out for them, okay? They don't mind restarting a journey. That's what I mean for Clinton 1994. Um they went through a lot of betrayals in the past. They might have a wall up when you meet them for Clinton 1994, and I definitely see that they do have a lot of abundance of love, a lot of emotions, but they don't always know how to tell you how they feel because the throat chakra is blocked. Okay, that's my reading for Clinton 1994. All right, you're welcome, Starry Night. All right, Tisha Sunshine. What is Sunny's next actions towards Tisha Sunshine? What are Sunny's next actions towards Tisha Sunshine? If you like the vibe, subscribe, share the live stream, okay? Alright, for Tisha Sunshine, make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, okay? Alright, for Tisha Sunshine, what are Sunny's next actions towards Tisha Sunshine? Alright, the more generous you are, the more generous energy is going to come towards you. For Tisha Sunshine, so the more generous energy you put out there, the more generosity is going to come towards you. Sunny is definitely liking your generous energy right now. So if you're kind, caring, compassionate, they are going to come towards you very soon. Okay. They are working on their anxiety. They are going through a recovery period. They are insecure. They are a little bit immature, insecure. They are very shy. They do want to come towards you, start Tisha Sunshine, but they are a shy type of person. They are an insecure type of person. So make sure you communicate with them of what you want. And I do believe that your communication is going to lead them into a relationship. Okay, that's my reading for Tisha Sunshine. All right. Thank you, Crystal Ray. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Crystal Ray. I am gonna give a general reading for Crystal Ray because she did donate, okay? Alright, for Crystal Ray, if you're still here right now, I am gonna give you a general reading for Crystal Ray. Thank you for the donation, Crystal Ray, okay? Crystal Ray, are you still here with me right now? Can you give me a hearts up or a thumbs up if you're still here with me? For Crystal Ray. Alright, I'm gonna give a general reading for Crystal Ray for the donation. What's coming in for Crystal Ray for the donation? Let's see. Alright, for Crystal Ray, if you're still here right now, this is for you, your general reading. Guess what came up for you? It's kind of funny. You got the star card, so people are gonna see you as a star. People are gonna see you as very unique. They see you as very hopeful, very inspiring. You inspire a lot of people. Imitation is a form of flattery, so don't mind that if people are copying you at the moment for Crystal Rays because they see your star quality, they see your star power. Be careful with energy vampires though for Crystal Ray because people are gonna really love being around your energy. You are the magician card too, so you are a great manifester for Crystal Ray, okay? Alright. Be careful of jealous energy because there are people that are gonna be jealous of you at this time because you're shining. Your light is shining, obviously. All right. And you are going to gain a lot of freedom. You are going to take a risk. You are going to try new things very soon. The risk taking is going to bring you to a new form of abundance. Okay. That is my reading for Crystal Ray. Thank you for the donation. All right. All right. Let's see. Rev. What is John's feelings for Rev? What is John's feelings for Rev? Let's see. I am going to end this live stream at 11 p.m. Eastern time. All right, for Rev, what is John's feelings for Rev? And then I do believe that I have to get back to Noxy's personal reading. She paid me for a reading, so I have to do that really soon. All right, for Rev, what's John's feelings for Rev? What is John's feelings for Rev? Please and thank you, Spirit. What is John's feelings for Rev? Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, for Rev, what's John's feelings for Rev? Okay, so They do have a lot of love for you. They are a little bit slow moving right now for REV. John does have emotions for you with the King of Cups. So they do have emotions for you. They're observing you right now. They're not taking actions towards you right now. They want to get to know you a little bit more. They want to get to know your weaknesses and your strengths first, and then they are going to come towards you in the future. All right. I do see good news is coming in for REV. I do believe between one week, 1 month, or 1 year, they are gonna come towards you for REV. For John, between 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, they are gonna come towards you very soon. Okay, that's my reading for REV. Okay, all right, for Vanderbilt. Will you pass your job interview on Wednesday for Vanderbilt? Will you pass your interview for Vanderbilt on Wednesday? Will you pass your interview for Vanderbilt for Wednesday? That was a lot of cards. All right, for Vanderbilt. Let's see what's coming in for Vanderbilt right now. All right, for Vanderbilt. All right, for Vanderbilt, make sure you are confident within your interview. Make sure you are praying to your spirit guides because they are protecting you at the moment for Vanderbilt. There is definitely a lot of confusion, a lot of anxiety. Let go of the anxiety. Be more confident with yourself. Make sure you are practicing for Vanderbilt, make sure you are practicing the way you interview with other people. Interview with like a close friend or a close family member. A lot of people are successful in the interviews when they practice the interview style. Make sure you are practicing with your family and friends of your interview, okay? Once you practice this interview and you build up the confidence, you are gonna do really well. Good news is coming in for Vanderbilt for this job interview, okay? All right, that's my reading for Vanderbilt. All right, let's see. Elizabeth Kersey. All right, Elizabeth Kersey. Let's see. All right, for Elizabeth Kersey. Let's see. For Elizabeth Kersey, what? How does SW feel about Elizabeth Kersey? How does SW feel about Elizabeth Kersey? All right, for Elizabeth Kersey, let's see. How does SW feel about Elizabeth Kersey right now? So they are thinking happy thoughts of you right now for Elizabeth Kersey. SW is thinking happy thoughts of you. They are thinking about the happy times that they hung out with you, okay? Um, they do have passion and energy. They are obsessed with you at this time for Elizabeth Kersey, all right? There is a confusion energy coming in. I do think that they're going through a lot of anxiety or a lot of traumas and they need to heal themselves right now for Elizabeth Kersey, all right? There is employment issues. There is job work problems right now for Elizabeth Kersey, SW. But once they do balance their energy, they are thinking happy thoughts of you all the time for Elizabeth Kersey, okay? All right, so SW is thinking happy thoughts of you right now, and they are gonna come back towards you, okay? All right, for armor, we let's see how to stop practically being in the cycle of attracting childish friends, okay? All right, for armor, how are you gonna be able to stop attracting childish friends? For armor, how are you able to stop attracting childish friends? Let's see. For armor, let's see. How are you going to be able to stop attracting childish friends for armor, all right? Let's see. All right, so I do believe that you are going to have to align with your soul family. All right. I do believe that you need to work on your hobbies. I don't know if you have some sort of talent or creative venture that you need to work on. For example, if for example, Armor, if you're good with poetry, you might want to start a hobby with a group of people that likes to write poetry. If you're good with music, you might want to find a group of friends that like to do music. If you're good with painting or art, you might want to find a hobby with working with like-minded people that also likes to paint. Because I think for you, I do think that you need to align yourself with people that have similar interests. Okay, if you're meeting people that don't have the similar interests, they might not understand you, and they might just try to take advantage of you or try to throw you under the bus, try to frame you, okay? So make sure if you have a talent or creative venture, make sure you are meeting like-minded people that like to do the same things as you. This way that they are going to be able to understand how you feel on a passionate level, on a creative level, on an interesting level, okay? So if you have a talent or a hobby, make sure you're working on that, and you should be aligning with like-minded people, okay? All right, join like a group or something. Join a Google Meet or something. Or do a live stream or a FaceTime or something with a group of people that is interested within the same thing as you. Okay, that is my reading for Armor We. All right. All right, for lovely, lovely love. Let's see. For lovely, lovely love. Let's see. How will you know that you met the one for lovely, lovely love? All right. Make sure you guys are sharing and liking and subscribing. Okay. All right. For lovely, lovely love. What's coming in for lovely, lovely love? All right. How will you know you met the one? All right. So I do believe that your person for lovely, lovely love, this person's gonna have a wall up. When you first meet them for lovely, lovely love, this person's gonna have a big wall up. They're not gonna try to have you come in their life because they went through a lot of heartbreaks, okay? They went through a lot of betrayals in their life. You are gonna notice them. You are gonna notice them because they're not gonna want to keep in touch with anybody. They're not really gonna want to talk to a lot of people. They are gonna be independent. They are gonna stay to themselves. If you notice that you're attracted to somebody and they're staying alone and they don't want to talk to a lot of people, this is your person. They do, once you get to know them, lovely, lovely love, this person's gonna want to give you a happy home, a happy life, a happy children card, okay? Yep. They felt like they weren't supported in the past. They felt like they were abandoned at one point by their family and friends. So lovely, lovely love. If you ever had a communication with this person and if you felt like they're telling you about their life story, like, I've been abandoned many times by my family or by my friends. I've been left out in the cold. People weren't supporting me. I've always been a loner. I've always been independent. If they're telling you about their life story that way, this is your person, okay? That's my reading for lovely, lovely love, all right? All right, for Candy. All right, for Candy. For Candy. All right, for Candy. Let's see. All right. Will you meet Rayshawn? Will you meet Rayshawn for Candy? Will you meet Rayshawn for Candy, please? And thank you, Spirit. And I always want to tell my live stream people, my soul family, my live stream people. Okay, I always wanted to tell you guys this. Although these readings are free, but I always try to give you as much information as possible because I want you guys to do your best. I am that type of person that's very authentic. I want you guys to do your best, regardless if I don't really know you in general or obviously. I am that type of tarot reader that I always want people to do their best. I kind of wish that growing up I really had somebody that told me. Well, I actually do. My mom and dad always tell me what to do. Okay, my parents always told me to be the best person I can be. My parents always told me that you can do more in your life. Okay, so I want to be that type of person, regardless if these readings are free. I want to be that type of person that want to tell you to do your best. And I know that I'm not always the person that is going to beg anybody for money. I'm not going to be the one that's begging people to come for a reading or whatever. I'm not that type of person. If you align with my readings, then you align with my readings, okay? But I know that my readings are free and I want to give the best reading possible. Even if these readings are free, I am just that type of person. I just want people to do their best, okay? And obviously, I'm a real life teacher. I want people to do their best, okay? So, yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. I may not know you guys personally, but I do really care for the people that's on my live stream and on my content, okay? All right, for Candy, will you meet Rayshawn very soon for Candy? Will you meet Rayshawn very soon for Candy? Let's see, will you meet Rayshawn very soon for Candy, okay? All right. All right, for Candy. Will you meet Rayshawn very soon? Yes. You are gonna meet Rayshawn very soon. They are going through an abundance. They are recovering very soon for Candy. So I do believe for Candy they are recovering right now. The good luck fortune is turning in your favor. So good luck is coming in for Candy very soon. They are addicted towards your energy. There is an abundance coming towards you for Candy, okay? All right. There is a new sense of wisdom coming in for Candy as well. So yes, Rayshawn is definitely gonna come towards you very soon for Candy, all right? All right, let's see. 1010 on the clock. That's the angel number. Make a wish, all right? All right, for Melody, is any love coming in for Melody? All right, for Melody, is any love coming in for Melody? All right, is any love coming in for Melody? Is any love coming in for Melody? Let's see. All right, for Melody, let's see what's coming in for Melody. All right, for Melody, what's coming in for Melody? All right, so what's coming in for love for Melody? This person might be from your past. They want a reconciliation very soon. All right, for Melody, this person wants a reconciliation very soon. This person also went through a heartbreak in their life. They went through a lot of unrequited love or a lot of betrayals. Okay, they are also the jealous type too. So I want to forewarn you, Melody. If you notice that this person is jealous, this is your person that's coming back. All right. Definitely someone from your past wants to apologize. For Melody, someone from your past wants to apologize very soon, okay? All right. That's my reading for Melody. Hey, Sophia. Linda Lard, 123, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Linda Lard, 123, thank you. I appreciate the compliment, okay? All right. Political Uprising USA. Political Uprising USA. Can I get a general reading for Political Uprising USA, all right? All right, for Political Uprising USA. All right. What your general reading is? A lot of money's coming in for Political Uprising USA very soon. Okay. There's definitely good news coming in for you as well. Passionate energy is coming towards you very soon for Political Uprising USA. You might be starting a new job. You might be starting a new business venture. You might be starting a new career for Political Uprising USA. The Queen of Swords is saying that communication is coming in for you very soon. I do believe that someone might be looking out for you. Somebody might want to mentor you to become in a boss role or a better role at work. If that's not the case, you might be wanting to go back to school or you might be gaining a new skill set. All right. Your communication skills are going to be heightened at this time. So, a lot of people are going to respect you at this time. Okay. That's what's coming in for Political Uprising USA. All right. You're welcome, Noxy N. All right, Michelle. All right, for Michelle, let's see. Hey, Fashionista, how you doing, Fashionista? You know what? Every time Fashionista come on my live stream, I always feel so much happier because she's such an authentic person. She's such a loving person. So every time Fashionista comes in, my energy gets so much brighter. And so does Sanya, and so does Hera, Diane Anderson, his one queen. All of my moderators make my energy go really above and beyond. So I always have true love for my moderators. They do so much for me. I appreciate you guys. Okay. For Michelle, how come G hasn't responded to Michelle? All right. All right. For Michelle. All right. How come G have not responded to Michelle? Is this over for Michelle? Is this over for Michelle? How come G have not responded to Michelle? How come G have not responded to Michelle? How come G have not responded to Michelle? Let's see. All right, I got the cards. All right, for Michelle. How come G have not responded to you right now? Okay, so there are going to be a selfish person right now for Michelle. I think they focus on their own abundance right now. They don't care about love as of right now because they are focused on their own abundance right now for Michelle. They are also a very jealous person as well. I know that they might not be concerned about you and they might be selfish right now for Michelle, but I gotta forewarn you. If you do talk to another person, they will get jealous, okay? And it's kind of sad that people's energy are that way. Like they want to give you, they want to ghost you, but then they want your energy to come towards them. And then when you give them attention, they don't want to give attention towards you. But once you give attention to somebody else, that's when they want to come towards you. And I'm sorry, but I don't really understand the human mindset where there's a cat and mouse mind mentality. Like, if you're direct to people, then you're direct to people. I don't really get the game playing. All right, now actually, I do kind of get it. I am a flirty type of person, but I don't like to lead people on. I'm the type of person, I'm flirty, but I'll let you know that I really like you. Okay? So if I'm interested in a woman, I let them know straight up, like, oh, I do like you, but I am in a flirty mood. But if we're not in a relationship, then I can be flirty to whoever I want. But at the same time, if I'm really interested in somebody, then I'm interested in that one person. I don't really get the cat and mouse shit going on, but a lot of people like to do that. Okay, all right. That is my reading for Michelle. I do believe that they have love for you, but they are working on their buns. They are a selfish type of person, but I gotta forewarn you though, they are the jealous type too. Okay, that's my reading for Michelle. Okay, all right. Fashionista, how are you doing, Fashionista? Hey, Rachel McCann. All right, Missy Bear. All right, for Missy Bear. Will you be in a crush within your relationship soon for Missy Bear? Will you be in a relationship with your crush soon for Missy Bear? Alright. Will you be with your crush soon for Missy Bear? Let's see. Alright. Can I get one more card for Missy Bear? Alright, for Missy Bear. For Missy Bear, um, will you be in a relationship soon for Missy Bear with your person? Okay, there is a little bit of delay of your crush right now. There is a delay because they're working on their buns first for Missy Bear. You got two Pentacles cards that came in reverse. So Missy Bear, I do believe that your crush is gonna go through a delay. There is a new beginning coming in for love very soon, okay? They do want success with you though for Missy Bear, and there is communication coming towards Missy Bear very soon. I do believe between 1 month to 8 months. 1 month to 8 months, they are gonna come towards you, okay? Between 1 month to 8 months for Missy Bear, your crush is gonna come towards you, okay? So don't worry about it. They do have love for you, but they are working on their abundance, okay? That's my read for Missy Bear, all right? Okay, Rachel McKinn. All right, make sure you guys are liking, sharing, subscribing, okay? Appreciate you all. All right, for Rachel McKinn. For Rachel McKinn, which family member of Evangeline's called social services on your son? That's kind of a weird energy. Hold on, for Rachel McKinn. Is that a... All right, for Rachel McKinn. For Rachel McKinn, the person that probably called and this is kind of funny, but for Rachel McKinn, the person that probably called social services on you is kind of weird, but I don't know if this reading is gonna resonate. But for Rachel McKinn, if you notice this person likes to wear red all the time, or they like to wear red often for Rachel McKinn, this might be the person that probably calls social services on you because you got the Justice card that wears red, you got the Queen of Pentacles that wears red, and then you also got the King of Wands that wears red. They might also be a fire sign, they might also be an earth sign, they might also be a Libra, okay? But it could be a male or it could be a female, but I feel like it's more of a female energy that called on your son for social services. Um, this person might be working in either a justice system or they might be working at a school as well. All right, for Rachel McKinn. Yeah, they might work at it as a school or they might work in a court system. But they, if you notice that they like to wear red or they are a fiery person or if they are like a fire sign dominant, then this person might have called social services on you. Okay? But I definitely feel like as a woman though, my intuition's telling me that a woman called social services on you. She might like to wear red. She might be a fire sign or a Libra. Okay? That's my reading for Rachel McKinn, alright? Alright. For Epster. Epster? Alright, for Epster. How does Epster feel about, how does Daryl feel about Epster? I am going to end this live stream at 11 p.m., alright? Alright, for Epster. For Epster. What is Daryl's feelings for Epster right now? What is Daryl's feelings for Epster? Okay, so there are new beginnings coming in right now. They are focusing on their anxiety or their depression. They are going through a healing stage right now. They are going through problems with their materialism. They are lacking money right now. For Epster, the reason why they can't come towards you right now is because there is an imbalance within and their energy right now for their abundance. Money issues, anxiety issues, depression issues right now for Epster, okay? But I do believe that when they hung out with you, they do want a new beginning with you, okay? For Epster, Daryl wants a new beginning with you very soon, okay? But they do need to fix their abundance right now, okay? For Epster, right? All right. Please do like, share, subscribe. Only me, myself. Let's see. What's coming in for money and finances for only me, myself? What's coming in for money and finances for only me, myself, okay? What's coming in for money and finances for only me, myself? All right. What's coming in for money and finances for only me, myself, all right? All right, only me, myself, was coming in for finances very soon. All right, so there is a delay with your money and finances. There is a delay between your career as well, because all your cards came in reverse. All your cards came in reverse for only me, myself. I do believe that there is a delay within your abundance, within your career and your success. I do believe between 2 months, 6 months, and 4 months. 2 months, 4 months, and 6 months, only me, myself, your career and your finances is going to get better. Between 2 months, 4 months, and 6 months, only me, myself, your abundance is going to get better, okay? Hey, Saradabar. All right, for Priya. All right, for Priya. Is your PAN card inside your house? Is your PAN card inside your house or is it outside? Alright, for Priya, is your card inside or outside your house? For Priya, your PAN card is inside your house. Your PAN card is inside your house, okay? For Priya, your PAN card is inside your house, okay? Alright? Alright, let's see. Sean? Alright, for Sean, let's see. For Sean, let's see. What is coming in for April for Sean? What is coming in for April for Sean? Please and thank you, Spirit. Now, do you guys have Good Friday off tomorrow? Do you guys have a day off tomorrow from work for you guys? I'm just asking you guys. Are you guys gonna have a day off? All right, for Sean. What's coming in for April for Sean? All right. What's coming in for April for Sean? What's coming in April for Sean? All right. A celebration's coming in for Sean in the month of April. All right, for Sean. There is a celebration coming in for the month of April for Sean. Celebrations coming in for you very soon, okay? You are going to be celebrating your wins with your family and friends. There is a new journey coming in very soon for Sean. You might want to take a new approach towards a new career or a new love life is coming in for Sean, okay? All right. You are acting with caution right now. You are not rushing the situation, which is a good thing. So for Sean, make sure you're not rushing the situation. Good news is coming in very soon. You're leaving the storm. You are approaching the new sunlight, the new there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So for Sean, there is a new abundance or a new career coming in very soon. You are going to celebrate your wins with your family and friends, okay? That's coming in for the month of April for Sean, all right? All right, for Saradabar. All right, for Sidradabar, what's coming to our Sidra very soon? What's coming in for Sidra very soon for Sidradabar? What's coming in for Sidra very soon, all right? All right, for Sidra, money's coming towards you very soon. Money's coming towards Serrata Bar very soon, all right? You're standing your ground. You're not letting anybody push you out of your way. You are standing your ground very soon for Serrata Bar, okay? Passionate energy is coming towards you very soon for Serrata Bar, okay? If you want to open up a business, you might want to start that. If you want to start a new project, you can start that. If you want to travel very soon, you can start that for Serrata Bar. Someone wants to communicate with you very soon. You might be moving up a social ladder. You might be becoming a boss very soon for Serrata Bar, okay? But I definitely see money's coming towards you, and you are standing your ground, okay? That is my reading for Serrata Bar, all right? Thank you, Fashionista. Thank you, Diane Anderson. All right. All right, let's see. Jewel Kittens. All right, for Jewel Kittens. For Jewel Kittens. All right, Jewel Kittens. Jewel Kittens, be mindful that this is one free reading. I'm not doing 2 free readings today, okay? For Jewel Kittens, I am not doing 2 free readings. I'm doing only 1 free reading, okay? So for Jewel Kittens, I am going to answer your first question, okay? All right. What does the people that passed away want to tell Jewel Kittens? All right. What does the passed away loved ones want to tell Jewel Kittens? Okay. Can I get one more card for Jewel Kittens? All right. All right. So for Jewel Kittens, your passed away loved ones want to tell you that they went through a heartbreak, and that at the time they are healing their emotions. Maybe you went through a fight with your loved one for Jewel Kittens, all right? But if there is some sort of disagreement within your past for Jewel Kittens, within your passed away loved ones, they do want to apologize to you, okay? They are trying to help you out at this moment. They are trying to support you on the other side for Jewel Kittens. So I do believe that your passed away loved ones are trying to protect you at this time. There is a lot of confusion behind the scenes for Jewel Kittens. There's things that you may not see behind the scenes, but you might be confused at the moment. But for Jewel Kittens, your passed away loved ones want you to know that they are protecting you at this time, okay? For Jewel Kittens, your passed away loved ones do want to tell you that they are protecting you at this time, okay? And they are leading you in the right direction, all right? That's my read for Jewel Kittens, okay? All right. Study with Ash. Study with Ash 3, all right? All right, for Study with Ash 3. All right, Study with Ash 3. Will you clear your final in May 2026? All right, for Study with Ash 3, will you clear your final in the month of May? All right, for Study with Ash 3, will you clear your final within... Yes. Okay, so for Study with Ash 3, if you're listening right now, this is your reading for you. All right, for Study with Ash 3. I do believe that there is victory and success coming in for you very soon. For Study with Ash 3, the card that came up for you is a victory card. So the Six of Wands is saying that victory is coming in for you very soon. So you are definitely going to pass this exam within the month of May. All right? You are going to have a lot of choices within career and goals, and you are going to get the right thing at the right time, okay? All right? So Study with Ash 3, yes. I do believe that you are going to pass your final within the month of May, because guess what card you got out? Six of Wands. This is a success card. People are going to congratulate you. You are going to get recognized, okay? All right, that's my reading for Study with Ash 3, all right? All right, if you like my vibes, please do subscribe, share the live stream. I do live free readings often, okay? All right, Star Angel Tarot. For Star Angel Tarot, let's see. For Star Angel Tarot, how do you stop the guy from talking to other women? For Star Angel Tarot. For Star Angel Tarot, for Star Angel Tarot, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat the reading, because I have to be honest with you as much as possible. For Star Angel Tarot, there might have to be a difficult decision that needs to be made, and the reason why I said that is because you got the Two of Swords. So there is a dilemma that needs to be made. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you the truth. For Star Angel Tarot, I do believe that you need to give them a dilemma. You have to give them a dilemma. You might want to tell them that if you don't want this to work out, and if this is not going to work out, then you need to move on to a bigger and better person. You might have to even put them on child support too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know, for whatever reason. And I gotta tell people this because I know I experienced this situation with a lot of people around me. All right, and I don't understand this energy. Right, I don't know why a lot of women is not putting the man that they have kids with child support. Um, and I do believe that you need to put child support on your person because this is gonna probably scare your person to come back towards you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Um, but I can't lie to you, but a lot of women kind of enable a lot of men to run away. And the reason why I said that is because a lot of women, when they get pregnant with the man, they don't put them on child support. They just expect the man to come back towards them, but at the end of the day, they're not going to come back towards you because you're enabling the man to do what they're doing. All right. So I'm not saying this for Star Angel Tarot. I'm just saying this for women in general. I'm not saying all women. I'm just saying for most women, they kind of like get pregnant and then don't put child support on the man. They enable the man to do whatever they want. All right. So I do believe for Star Angel Tarot, there is going to be a difficult decision that's going to be made. Um, I do believe that you are going to have to tell them that if you want this to work out, you do need to cut off the third party. All right, and if you don't cut off the third party, there is a dilemma that needs to be made, and you are gonna have to put child support on them. All right, that's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm not telling you what to do. You make your own choice. I'm not the person that's gonna judge you for your problems. I'm not that type of person. All right, I do not get my blessings off of judging people. I do not get my blessings off of telling people what to do. Um, that's up to you of what you want to do, but I gotta forewarn you, you need to make a dilemma. All right, that's my reading for Star Angel Tarot. All right, that was a mouthful, but let me move on to the next person. Okay, all right, all right. Let's see. All right, Karmic Karen for Karmic Karen. All right, for Karmic Karen. Any messages for Karmic Karen? All right, any messages for Karmic Karen? All right. Yeah, guys, I am a very authentic and honest reader. If you're new to my channel, I am the type of person that is not going to sugarcoat anything. Um, and I know that my reading style isn't for everybody, okay? And I'm fine with that too. Um, but I always try to give people the best advice, regardless if it comes out negative or positive. Nothing is really negative unless you take it as a negative. Remember that a negative reading, you can change it into a positive, okay? Nothing's really negative, but if you make it a negative, it's gonna remain a negative, okay? Um, can I get a general reading for Karma Karen? All right. Can I get a general reading for Karma Karen? And I always like to give people, I always want to let people know that I'm not meant for everybody, and not everybody's gonna like me, and that's fine, all right? As long as you're not sending hate towards me because I'm not sugarcoating your reading, then I'm fine with that, okay? Because I'm not the type of reader that sugarcoats anything. I'm not the type of reader that's gonna kiss your ass, all right? And I'm gonna be the type of reader that's gonna tell you what you need to hear, okay? All right? All right, that's for whatever reason I have to say that today or whatever, okay? All right, can I get two more readings for Karma Karen, okay? And believe me, these readings are free, but a lot of people have told me that the readings have resonated, okay? All right, so I don't know what to tell you. The readings speak for itself, okay? All right, can I get a general reading for Karma Karen, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can I get a general reading for Karma Karen, okay? All right, for Karma Karen, what's coming in for Karma Karen very soon? For Karma Karen, all right, your general reading is that your spirit guides want you to stay alone to recuperate your thoughts right now, because I do believe that you are going to make a decision. Maybe you might want to start a new job, or maybe you might want to start a new relationship very soon for karmic Karen. But this calls for you to be alone at this time. Be careful with betrayal energy is coming towards you very soon. There is negative people around your energy right now, okay? I just want to forewarn you, all right? There is a lot of I'm not gonna lie to you. There is a lot of haters around your energy. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse, and you got the Five of Swords upright. So I do believe that there is a lot of haters around your energy right now. So be mindful of that for karmic Karen, okay? Yep, and you got a jealous card too. So karmic Karen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know this reading sounds a little bit negative, but be mindful that there is a lot of jealous energy around your energy right now. But I do believe that you do need some time alone and contemplate on what you need to do next. I do believe that you are going to get a new career or a new love life very soon, okay? That is my reading for karmic Karen, all right? All right, let's see. It's okay, Crystal Ray. For Crystal Ray, I already gave you your general reading. I do see that a lot of abundance is coming towards Crystal Ray. And someone also reconcile from your past for Crystal Ray, okay? All right, for Crystal Ray. Money's coming in for you very soon, and someone wants to reconcile, okay? All right. Thank you for the donation, Crystal Ray. All right, Jayashri. All right, for Jayashri. I am going to end this live stream really soon. All right, for Jayashri. Will Hema Kumar and Jayashri reunite? Yes. So, for Jayashri, there will be a couple bumps on the road. All right, for sure. There is going to be a couple bumps on the road. But, once this bumps on the road heals, and once they focus on their abundance, all right, for Jayashri, between 3 weeks or 3 months, Jayashri, Hema Kumar and Jayashri is going to be reunited, okay? Between 3 weeks or 3 months, Hema Kumar and Jayashri is going to reunite, okay? That is my reading for Jayashri, all right? All right, make sure you guys are sharing the live stream and liking and subscribing, okay? SanthyyeaPich Penguin. Alright, for SanthyyeaPich Penguin. Will you get married to your ex-boyfriend for SanthyyeaPich Penguin? Will you get married to your ex-boyfriend for SanthyyeaPich Penguin? Alright? Will you get married to him? Alright, so they do have a lot of love for you. For SanthyyeaPich Penguin, they do have a lot of love for you. You got the Knight of Cups, but it's slow moving right now for SanthyyeaPich Penguin. And then you also got the Knight of Swords. There is new opportunities coming in for SanthyyeaPich Penguin. And they are focusing on saving up money right now for SanthyyeaPich Penguin. So yes, I do believe that that you can get married to your ex-boyfriend if that's what you want it to happen. Alright? But I do believe that yes, they do have love for you. Communications coming in for SanthyyeaPich Penguin. And they are working on their abundance, okay? That's my read for SanthyyeaPich Penguin, alright? Alright, for Karen S. Okay, Karen S said, how are you doing tonight on a Thursday evening? You are up late tonight, yes. How's your Thursday morning? My kids were okay. My students were okay. They were pretty good for the most part for Karen S. I am staying later tonight because I don't have work tomorrow. I have Good Friday off. So that's the reason why I'm on late tonight. But my kids were really good today. They weren't that bad. We had an Easter party for them today, so we bought like a lot of cupcakes, chips, and all that stuff. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well for Karen S. Okay. Hey, Red Face. All right, for them. Is for them on right now? For them. For them, are you on right now? Can you give me a heart or a thumbs up if you're on right now? Because this is your reading. For them. Are you on right now for them? Can you give me a heart or a thumbs up for them if you're on right now? All right. All right. What's going on with for them's life? All right, for them. For them, what's going on with for them's life? You know what's crazy for them? I don't know why you're worried about what you're worried about. I don't believe that anyone put in black magic on you. I just think that people send you evil eye. Maybe people are negative towards you. But I don't think that anyone put black magic on you. I just think that people are negative towards you. People want to bully you. People want to manipulate you. People want to control you. But I don't see that anyone put black magic on you, okay? But I do want to tell you for them, good luck is turning in your favor very soon. Wish to your spirit guides, pray towards your spirit guides. You are gonna get a wish fulfillment coming in for you very soon. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor for them. You are also the star. You are very inspiring. You are very hopeful. Okay. So I do think that inspiration is coming in for you very soon. All right, for them. I do not think that anyone did black magic on you. I just think that people are being negative towards you. People try to bully you. People try to control you. People try to manipulate you for them. But the good luck charm is turning in your favor, and you are the star, so you are clearly protected, okay? So don't worry about it. You are clearly protected. Have hope, have faith, be inspiring, be inspired, inspire other people. People do like your energy at this time, okay? All right all right people do love your energy, so don't worry about it. You are the star, and good luck is turning in your favor, okay? If you like the vibes, please do subscribe, share the live stream, okay? All right, that is my read for them, okay? All right, you're welcome, Crystal Ray. You're welcome, Clinda1994. All right. All right, Rev Phase. Okay, for Rev Phase. All right. for Rev Phase. For Rev Phase. What is your person's thoughts for Rev Phase? Yes, I am going to end this live stream in 20 minutes. Thank you, Diane Anderson. All right, for Rev Phase. What is your person's thoughts for Red Phase right now? What is your person's thoughts for Red Phase right now? Okay, for Red Phase, your person's thoughts for you right now is good news is coming in very soon. They want to rush the process. They do want to come towards you very soon for Red Phase. They do have a lot of love for you with the Page of Cups, so there is love coming in for you very soon, all right? And then the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor very soon. All right. So wish upon the star or wish to your spirit guides, Red Faves. You are going to get what you want. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. All right. And then also there is a love card coming in for you as well. Good news is coming towards you very soon. You might be a little bit stubborn at this time, but don't worry. Stubbornness is not going to cause you any problems. It's going to actually make you very, very abundant for Red Faves. So good news is coming in for you very soon. Someone has love for you. And good luck charm is turning in your favor, okay? That's my read for Red Phase. Alright. Alright, Jessica Falzone. Is Jessica Falzone here right now? Is Jessica Falzone here right now? Can you give me a thumbs up or a hearts up if you're here right now? For Jessica Falzone 94. Are you here with me right now? Alright, I'm gonna do a ring for Jessica Falzone, okay? Alright, does the current partner truly love Jessica Falzone? Does the current partner truly love Jessica Falzone? Alright. Does their partner truly love Jessica Falzone? Let's see. Okay, for Jessica Falzone. Alright, so I definitely do see that they do have love for you for sure for Jessica Falzone. Don't worry about this. They do have love for you. They got the Temperance card, so it means that they do want to balance their energy towards you. They want to have peace and harmony with you. They do want reconciliation with you for Jessica Falzone 94. All right. They do want to have communication with you as well. This person is very professional within their job. They are good at their job as well for Jessica Falzone. All right. So I do for sure see that there is peace and harmony coming in for you. All right. The only thing I wanted to tell you, Jessica Falzone, is that your person went through a lot of disappointments. They went through a lot of betrayals in the past. All right, they are a little bit insecure as a partner. Okay, they are releasing fears and anxiety. So for Jessica Falzone, you're gonna be okay. This person do have love for you, but they are a little bit insecure. Okay, they need to balance their energy. Okay, that's my reading for Jessica Falzone. Your person is very honest to you. They are very truthful, but they are a little bit insecure. Okay, that is my reading for Jessica Falzone. Right. All right. If you like the vibes, please do subscribe, share the live stream. Okay. All right, if you like the vibe, subscribe, okay? All right. Um, who is gonna be my last person tonight for the live stream? All right. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a ring for Michelle Morin. I'm gonna do a ring for Doris Allen. I'm gonna do a ring for Ash Cube. I'm gonna do a ring for Tina. I'm gonna do a ring for Joel Ireland. All right. All right, let's see. Let's see. Stephanie Checo. Stephanie Checo. I'm gonna do a ring for Stephanie Checo. Let's see. Stephanie Checo. Fashionista. Fashionista said, is someone shooting the shot at you? I have plenty of women that shoots the shot at me all the time. Trust me. I've gotten emails, I've gotten emails, I've gotten live stream comments, I've gotten all the stuff on my live stream all the time. I have women shoot shots at me all the time. All right, I do believe that Stephanie Checo and Mercy Tancio will be my last person tonight, okay? All right, Stephanie Checo and Mercy Tancio will be my last person, okay? All right, let's see. Who said do you like me? Who said do you like me? Was it Karen S? Karen S, I don't know how you look like. Karen S, how do you look like? Can you email me? For Karen S, can you email me and show me how you look like so I know who you are? All right, Michelle Morin. What's Kevin's impression? um, I'm not sure. I don't know how you look like, Karen S. Are you taking a shot at me right now? All right, for Michelle Morin. Send me a picture so I know how you look like, okay? For Karen S. Now I know you live in Massachusetts and I live in New York State, so we're not that far off from each other. But show me how you look like, basically. I'm from Michelle Moore. What is Kevin's impression of Michelle Moore? What is Kevin's impressions of Michelle Moore? What is Kevin's impressions of Michelle Moore? What is Kevin's impressions for Michelle Moore? All right, for Michelle Moore, so they do have love for you for Michelle Morin. They are working on their abundance to come towards you very soon for Michelle Morin, okay? They are gonna come towards you very soon for Michelle Morin, okay? They are working on their abundance first. They do have passion and energy. They are the jealous type too for Michelle Morin. I'm not gonna lie to you, they are the jealous type, okay? Also, they are younger than you. For some reason, I sense a feeling like they're a couple months younger than you or they're a couple years younger than you for Michelle Morin, but they are working on their money goals to come towards you, okay? That is my reading for Michelle Morin, okay? All right, for Doris Allen, what is coming in for Doris Allen in the month of April? All right, for Doris Allen, what's coming in the month of April? What's coming in the month of April? I'm sorry, I just kind of had to laugh about the situation because this isn't the first time that someone was attracted to me on the live stream. I literally had at least 5 women attracted to me on the live stream, and I'm actually very flattered. I'm very flattered about the situation, but it gets a lot sometimes. All right, for Doris Allen, let's see. What does the universe want to tell you in the month of April? So there is a wish fulfillment coming in for Doris Allen within the month of April, okay? All right. There is an indecision. You are gonna have to make a tough decision coming in very soon for Doris Allen, but there is a wish fulfillment coming in for Doris Allen very soon. Okay, so whatever you wish for, whether that's love or career, love is coming in and money's coming in for you as well. Okay, all right, all right. Let's see. All right, for Ash Cube. All right, for Ash Cube. Let's see. What does your spirit team want to tell you for Ash Cube? For Ash Cube, what does your spirit team want to tell you for Ash Cube? All right. Can I get one more card for Ash Cube, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right, for Ash Cube, what's coming in for Ash Cube at this time? All right, your spirit guides want you to take a risk. For Ash Cube, your spirit guides want you to take a risk at the moment. Your spirit guides want you to do, they want you to try new things. All right, so the risk that you're gonna take is gonna bring you a lot of abundance. Whether that's starting a new hobby, starting a new job, starting a new love life. Make sure you are taking a risk at this time because there is a new abundance coming for you very soon for Ash Cube. Okay, there is definitely communication coming in for you. Maybe you're moving up the social ladder. Maybe you want to go back to school. Okay, if that's what you want. All right. You are going through some sort of anxiety, so make sure you are resting at the moment. All right. There is an imbalance with money right now, so make sure you're saving up money right now. Take a risk. All right. Try new things for Ash Cube, and there is communication coming in. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the last couple people tonight. All right, Tina. For Tina, what's coming in for Tina? 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 Let's see. What's coming in for Tina? Can we get one more card for Tina, please? And thank you, Spirit. All right, for Tina, what's coming in for you very soon? All right, so your Spirit guides want you to stay alone at this moment, to contemplate your life, to think about your next goals, to think about your next steps right now, very soon. All right, for Tina, okay. Also, your Spirit guides is saying that you need to work on your confidence because a lot of people see you as beautiful for Tina, but you don't always see that you're beautiful, okay? So make sure you are working on your confidence, Tina. All right. A lot of people are attracted to you, but sometimes you're not confident within your own energy. So make sure you work on your confidence, Tina. All right. You also need to make a decision. Make sure you're not stagnant at this time, or you can be sometimes be a little bit indecisive within what you want. Make sure if you want to do something, make sure you really do it. Okay, don't be indecisive because if you're indecisive, you may never know what path to take. So make sure you are decisive. All right, that is my reading for Tina. All right, can I get one card for them? All right, so for them, your card that came up for you is the Emperor card. For them, the card that came up for you is the Emperor card, which means that you are going to be in power or people are going to respect you, okay? For them, your card is the Emperor, people are going to respect you, okay? That is my card for them. All right, Joel Ireland. Joel Ireland, let's see. For Joel Ireland, okay? For Joel Ireland, all right? You are my fire, the one desire, just to say, but I want it that way. All right, for Joel Island, all right? Why is there anyone blocking Joel Island? All right, let's see. Is there anyone blocking the persons to come towards you? Want it that way. Yeah, yes. All right, for Joe Ireland. What's coming in for you right now for Joe Ireland? Okay. What's coming in for love? Is someone blocking you right now for them to come towards you? No. For Joel Ireland, no one's blocking the person to come towards you. It has something to do with them. For Joel Ireland, no one's blocking them to come towards you. It has something to do with their own insecurity. Okay? They are the shy type of person. They are insecure. Okay? For Joel Ireland, it has nothing to do with anybody blocking them to come towards you. It has something to do with them being shy and insecure. Okay? For Joel Ireland. So once they work on the confidence, they are going to come towards you, okay? All right, that's my reading for Joe Ireland, all right? All right, let's see. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Fashionista. I appreciate it for Fashionista. All right. All right, I'm going to get a general reading for Fashionista, and I'm going to do a reading for Stephanie Checo. And then I'm going to do a reading for Mercy Tancio. And I believe they're my last person tonight, okay? All right, Mercy Tancio and Stephanie Checo, and then Fashionista is gonna be my last three, okay? All right, let's see. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate you too. I appreciate all my moderators. I appreciate everyone that's giving me love. I appreciate you all, okay? And I also appreciate the ones that have a crush on me. I appreciate that. For Fashionista, so what's coming in for Fashionista very soon? You got the Strength card. For Fashionista, you got the Strength cards. So that means that you can do whatever you want at this time. Manifest. People like your energy at the moment for Fashionista. Whatever you put your mind to, people love your energy, okay, for Fashionista. I also think that new plans are coming in for you. For Fashionista, you might want to start a new career. You might want to start a new chapter in your life. Maybe a new love life is coming in very soon. You might want to go back to school, or you might want to gain a new skill set for your resume, okay? That's what's coming in for you very soon, all right? Be mindful there is a negative energy that's coming towards you very soon, but I do believe that you are moving up the social ladder for Fashionista. You are becoming a little bit more popular, and there is a Strength card coming in. So people do see you as a manifester, and people do like your energy, okay? That's my general read for Fashionista, all right? All right, let's see. Stephanie Checo. For Stephanie Checo, is Ramiro gonna ask you on a date for Stephanie Checo? Is Ramiro gonna ask you on a date for Stephanie Checo? All right, let's see. Can I get one more card for Stephanie Checo, please? And thank you, Spirit. For Stephanie Checo, is Ramiro gonna ask him out on a date? Let's see. How you gonna act like that? All right, let's see. How you gonna act like we don't be making love? All right, for Stephanie Checo. I don't know why I feel like I just wanted to sing right now. All right, for Stephanie Checo. What is Ramiro's current feelings for you right now for Stephanie Checo? All right, they do have a lot of love for you for Stephanie Checo. All right. They do have a lot of love for you. It might be a little bit slow moving, but they are definitely going to want to go out on a date with you for Stephanie Checo, all right? They are working on their abundance to spoil you or to bring you out on a date. So they are working hard to bring you out on a date, all right? They do have a little bit of a stubborn energy. They are working on their abundance right now for Stephanie Checo. I do believe between 8 days or 1 week or so, 8 days, 1 week, 1 month, they are gonna bring it out on a date for Stephanie Checo. So yes, Stephanie Checo, Ramiro is gonna bring you out on a date between 8 days, 8 weeks, or 1 month. They are gonna bring you out on a date. Okay, that's my reading for Stephanie Checo. All right, all right. Mercy Tancio. All right, I think Mercy Tancio is my last person tonight. Mercy Tancio. All right. Mercy Tancio. All right, let's see. Is there anyone that wants to talk to Mercy Tancio? Is there anyone that wants to talk to Mercy Tancio, right? All right, Mercy Tancio, yes. I do believe someone from your past wants to talk to you very soon from Mercy Tancio, okay? Someone from your past wants to talk to you very soon. They want a reconciliation, all right? They are standing their ground. They do want to come towards you with passionate energy from Mercy Tancio. I do believe within 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year, they are going to come back towards your energy for Mercy Tancio, all right? Someone from your past wants to come back towards your energy for Mercy Tancio. Between 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, they are going to come back towards you, okay? All right. So I would like to thank all of my moderators tonight for being my security guards, all right? I appreciate that. I want to thank everybody for joining the live stream. I want to thank everybody for sharing the live stream and for subscribing and for joining the family. I appreciate you all for real, for real. All right. Also, I want to thank everybody that's been donating and also asking me for a personal reading. Noxy N, I thank you for your email. I will do your live reading either today or tomorrow, okay? I might do it tomorrow morning for Noxy, so make sure you're paying attention to your email. I am gonna do a reading for you, okay? But thank you all and blessings to you guys. I will come back on tomorrow in the morning. I have Good Friday off of work, so I'll be on tomorrow morning around 9 or 10 or 11. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay, guys? All right, have a good day, good night, wherever you guys are, and blessings to you all, okay? All right, thank you. Good night.